So I'm going to teach you today one of the most utilitarian moves I know in Magic. This is a trick you usually would do with a pen or a Sharpie, but you can really do it with anything about this size and shape. Yeah, and I'll just hop right into it. The move I'm going to teach you today is the flip stick. It's just a hyper visual pen vanish that looks great, looks clean, and can just be used almost anywhere. I use it usually after I have a spectator sign a card. Then I'll just use this vanish, just clean it up, and totally vanish a card, or vanish a pen, which just adds a nice little flair to the trick. But so basically, in a nutshell, what you are going to want to do with this is from the side, you're just basically taking the pen and flipping it into a palm. I mean, it's not the greatest palm in the world, it's very awkward and almost quite clear you have something in the hand. However, if you throw in the right misdirection and right timing and all that, it actually flows way better than you think it would. What you're doing is your middle finger is just pressing it in, your pointer finger is just slightly extending about as far as it can in this case, and your thumb is kind of just pushing very, very lightly and gently down, and not even that much. So for the general motion from the front, just looks like this. From this angle, which is useless, like this, and from this angle, like this. You want your wrist to be relatively straight. If you have it too far out, it looks awkward, your pen hits too early, you'll flash. In terms of angles on this, obviously you don't want to do here. I said this angle is useless. They'll just see the pen hitting your wrist if they see the pen at all. Though, I mean, if you throw it in right, it can actually look the best, I think. But don't do that. This is the best angle for performance, period, because this is the most believable. And I flashed there. You're gonna don't do this at eye level because that just looks really aggressive if I go and I put a pen up in their face and then snap it away. Because of also the small noise, they'll figure it hit my palm. You want to hold it like here, or here if you want. Or no, probably around top of stomach level, so right here. And what you're just going to do it like that under the cover of just some motion. Probably want the cap to stay on, or else my wrist is not going to look good. So yeah, do it right there. Then you can do the cleanup like that, which is just as you take it in, you just immediately take it up, and you're palming it by just pinching it with these two fingers. Don't pinch too hard or else you'll flip it out. You want it to rest still on your palm. Just 2 swipes, out. And to make it go way quicker, because you'll notice once you start trying this, you can only go so fast with this. Pinch with this hand and mirror it here, like this, just so you can snap it like that. And because this will create tension, if you push it in like that, like you really want to push out that finger with these 3. The more pressure you apply, the more tension and the quicker this will go. Try to leave as much of the pen visible as possible, and then just 1, 2, 3, like that. If you don't want to do that cover up, what you can do is once you vanish it, I just sometimes go like this, shake my hands a couple times, and let the pen rest on my finger. This takes a lot of practice and just getting comfortable with, because it is a very awkward feeling just to have a free floating pen in your hand that you're supposed to be hiding. And yeah, that is pretty much about it. If you really want to though, like let's just say you try this and you can't get it to go quick enough, you can still see it. What you can do is always just do this behind the cover of taking the pen and maybe put it in your pocket or throwing it. That's like one of my favorite. I actually really like this application a lot. I play around with it. I don't have it right now, but if I had another Sharpie, I'd normally vanish this one and produce this one, and then vanish that one and produce that one, just in like a sequence like that, and it looks very nice. But I don't have it. In terms of this position, the natural pen palm that it leaves you in, or if you want to call it a palm, there are a few things you can do from here. If they believe it's gone, you can very casually, I'm sitting right now so it's awkward, but if you can, casually slip it into your pocket or however you want to ditch it. My personal favorite ditch is just through the sleeve. But I know a lot of people aren't very happy with that one because they're just not in the right attire, they can never get it down. Sleeving though I like, because for better or for worse I'm always wearing one of these, and as a result I can almost always hit a sleeve. just very cleanly. But yeah, that is about it for the flip stick. Just remember, angles are back of your pointer finger pointing at them, kind of like, yeah, this like in the middle section pointing at their eyes. It's basically like you're just doing a snap change almost with in terms of this finger and the grip. Just practice doing that, and it always helps if you throw it under the same misdirection as doing a back palm. And that is just waving your hands a lot, because if you do it with your hands still, they're still going to see it no matter how fast you go. So if you wave your hands a little more, it goes way smoother. And that's the same thing here. If I do it still like this, you probably saw that. If I do 1, 2, 3, or not this bad one, but 1, 2, 3, that looks a lot better if you get it down smoothly. But yeah, so that is the flip stick. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a little like or a thumbs up. If not, this is just a hobby. Please leave a comment down below as to what I could do better or what you didn't like about this. And I really do appreciate the feedback. I also want to thank you guys for the last video blowing up. I started this channel just as a hobby and never expected to see more than 10 views on any given video. So to see my last video at 5,700 as it is right now was just mind-blowing, to say the least. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, I think that's about it. If you guys want, leave it in the comments. I will definitely do a video about sleeving in the future. If you want, I can go over card sleeves, coin sleeves, or I can't do card sleeving yet, but pen sleeves, coin sleeves, and just different uses of sleeving, what to wear while sleeving, and all that. And yeah, I'd say that's about it. So have a nice day, and I will see you all next time.